In the heart of the Cotswolds is a second-generation family firm that's been in business since 1930 and is now entering its third generation. Across the UK, family businesses account for 65% of all businesses and bring with them a particular set of strengths and issues. To help highlight some of these issues, the management team at Patterson's Furniture agreed to a series of interviews, sharing with us their thoughts on working in a family business. They may think their situation is unique, but they face the same challenges as family businesses the world over. During our visits to Patterson's Furniture, the family have been very generous with their time and honest about their feelings at what is clearly a challenging time in the company's history. With Alan now 65, everyone's thoughts are turning to the future and who will take over once he decides it's time for him to step down. But who runs the company is only one of the management considerations that faces Patterson's. There are also broader matters to consider if the business is to thrive for the next 60 years and beyond.
Hang on. Hello, Georgina. Yes, I know, I'm sorry nobody's called you back yet. Sorry. That's Aunt Georgina, another unhappy shareholder. The truth is, sales have been down now for the last 3 quarters. So, with Dad, Henry and Billy all just playing at alpha male, trying to decide who's running the company, unsurprisingly, it's left to me to placate the family board members and explain to them what's going on.
Why do you not trust your brother?
Because he can't do the job.
He never has.
How
He
do
never
you
has.
know?
He never has. He never has. Because I'm so much younger than him, so therefore I don't know anything. That's what it's always been about.
Whoa, stop it.
I've got people out there listening to this. Now pack it in, both of you.
It's not so much that we're not all rowing in the same direction. At the moment, it seems as though we're not even in the same boat. We seem to have completely lost our sense of purpose and the glue that binds us together as a family.
Go home tonight and come back with something concrete in the morning. I've had it with you, okay?
In my opinion, what we need is for the board to run the business and for the family squabbles, disagreements, all of that to be dealt with outside of the business. And then the family can come in to the board with one clear voice, one clear line, and we'd be far better represented, to be honest, far more effectively represented. At the moment, frankly, it is just a mess.
I know Emily's always banging on about us having a family council, but I don't think we need one. We've always got plenty of time to discuss things over family dinners. Classic, quality furniture, built to last. My dad wrote that in 1946, yeah? And it's as true today as it was then. And if only they would all remember that and made sure that the staff understood that, then I don't see any reason why my grandson can't be sitting here in 60 years' time, just like my dad before me.
Yeah, Dad's certainly a big believer in family business, and I think that's fair enough. But Patterson's is a very different company to the one my father inherited. Now we sell online all over the country, we've got 300 employees, and I just think we really need to work out exactly what we stand for moving forward, not just put our faith in the past. I also think, and I feel like a bit of a traitor for saying this, that we're not going to be able to formulate that vision without some outside help, some fresh eyes, if you like. There are a lot of very talented, very experienced people out there, and I think we need to draw on some of them.
Henry's always been a worrier, and Emily seems intent on just trying to reinvent the wheel, when actually all that's needed is just a little bit of leadership skills. You know, quality furniture built to last. It's not rocket science, it never has been. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Come back and see us in a couple of years. We'll be okay.
Well, it's nice to see his optimism, but I'm afraid I'm slightly more pessimistic. I've known this family for many years now, and the disagreements between them and the arguments that they have are getting worse. And the other shareholders, like the cousins and the aunts, they're completely ignored. The boys absolutely not interested in their view at all, because they say, well, they don't work in the business, what on earth do they know about it? I tell you what my biggest worry is, and that's that the family members will get disenchanted with the whole thing, that they'll cash in their chips and leave people like me, loyal employees who've worked really hard for the past 20 years, and have no equity stake in the business, completely high and dry. Now, if that happens, that really would be disastrous.
As you watch this episode, what are the most important questions that arise for you as a family? Perhaps it is understanding how best to engage the key stakeholders, or how the wider family should communicate with the business. Many other questions will arise as you start to consider the scenario further. As you watch the other episodes in the series, you will see that emotions and tensions are running high, making it harder for the family to make objective decisions. But Patterson's is not unique. Each situation can be dealt with in a number of ways, leading to a variety of outcomes for the business and the family. To help explore these further, the Knowledge Exchange provides interviews with experts, examples of what real family businesses have done, and articles that delve deeper into the issues.